All right, we're on hole number 3 of the 3rd anniversary tournament. If I seem like I'm wishy-washy today, it's because today's a practice day. Today is a day to go out and take a look at the holes in action with the wind that we're going to get and really go out and take a look at them. In my low-level account this morning, I posted a round on this hole with a Power 5 ball and an EM6 where I got an eagle. And it was the perfect combo out here. First bounce, second bounce ending up in the 332, 334, a little short of where I wanted. Did a rough bump, came out, got up, got my eagle. In my odd account, I came out here this morning with a 3 power ball, ended up in this area, bled out to the spot, and was able to get up and get the eagle with a power 3 ball as well. So I've got both those shots demoed today. I'm just because I know how to hit on this. I want to see what we got going on out here. And the only reason I'm saying that I want to look at this out here is because of the extra mile 9. I'm curious to see if it's possible to get out here because it was never possible out here. So we always thought of this as being part of the course that the greenskeepers don't take care of. But I want to see if it's possible to get out here and see what's possible. So I'm going to bring out a big ball and I'm going to try and get over here because I really want to see what our look would be like from over here. If we draw the arc, you know, we're in this range right here. We're in our big dog coming at it with the rough bump. If we could get out into this area right here, we might be able to come at it from this side. I don't think it's possible. But I'm going to take a look at it today and see what the deal is going on out there. These holes right here are holes that the deal with these holes is these holes are making up a very tough tournament. So I've got all my distance stuff. I'm going to switch this up to a big dog because if I do get into that area out there, I'm definitely going to need a big dog. Apocalypse, if I use that club, I'm definitely going to want a big dog. I'm not going to use my rock, but I got a big dog there. I'm going to bring out a Power 5 ball. Yeah, these holes right here in this tournament are not real low scoring holes, but I think if we can come out here and think outside the box and maybe find one of these holes that we find some way on that increases our odds significantly, that is the difference between winning and getting the top 10, because where normally we talk about our minimum score being minus 12, it could be argued that minus 10 is the minimum score here. I would argue that the minimum score is minus 12. That's what you need. Man, there is just no way. And he's got a QB. I haven't seen anybody hit out here in a long time, so I can't even remember what it looks like. I do know it seems like there was a spot down here if you could get into, it was possible. But not with lower level balls. But if you can get way down in that hole, there may be a way to get over so that you're engaging this fairway coming up to the green, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Let's see if it's even possible to get over. I'm not sure getting over would help me out. Will getting over help me out? Getting down there where my opponent's at will probably help me out more. Let's see if I can get down there to where my opponent is at. .29, it's 1.6 per ring. I'm just going to do a 2-ring pull. Hitting a 1-ring great to the right. I want to explore some of these sides that we don't look at because there was never any shot down there before. But seeing if some of these new clubs or if bigger balls open up some shots that weren't available to us before, because we may be missing the boat. Like, hey, there's a shot there, so my opponent's got a big dog and they can't make it over. That's not boding well. Not sure if that's a power 3 or a power 4 ball. Right there would be the spot to make it to. Let's see if there's anything going on out here. I mean, I've got the biggest hitting club, the biggest hitting ball. If I can't get over there from here, I'm in trouble. Yeah, just that much short. But I do have some distance down there I could have got. And I don't think I could have. And there's no way, even if I got over into here, I don't know that that shortens it up any. Like if you draw the arc from there over to this area, unless you could get down into here, there's no way. There's one, two. I'm going to leave that wind in. See if I can get anything going to get over there. See if that puts me in the direction going towards it. Almost had enough curl. That would be a rough way to go. Rough. And I don't think that I could have tried to get out into that other fairway, but I think the deal is there's no way I could get down in the other fairway. So even if I would have made it, I would have been on the right-hand side of the upper fairway. And that would have actually put me farther away from the hole than where I was. All right, I'm going to go for this shot. Got to practice these. One of the things I like about a Nirvana is you can kind of use it as a rapier. You can run it up so you can get closer. So wind's going to play very little here. So I'm going to go on the outside edge. If the wind plays a factor, I'm good to go on a perfect. If wind doesn't play a factor, and the wind did not play a factor from that distance. So if the wind didn't play a factor, I opened up a great to the left and a perfect on that shot. If wind was a factor, it'd be right at the cup. All right, that's another way. I shot that 3 different ways today, and I got an eagle all 3 ways. So it's possible, but I would not recommend that shot. That's going to be very inconsistent. Let's go look at that. So from where I was, like, trying to engage this, I was down in this area here, and I was pretty far down there. And my red line was right there. So, I mean, if we draw an arc right there to the cup, whatever that distance is, this distance and this distance, so the arc going out, you'd have to be inside of this line up here in order to net any more distance. And in order to net this much distance that you have here, you'd have to be probably somewhere on the other side of that line. And I just don't know that you can get there with an extra mile. You could probably get out there with an extra mile 9 or a big topper or one of those clubs and get out into the area. But I think that you'd probably be somewhere up here. It'd be hard to get down. So down here where my opponent hit is probably the best way. If you were really trying to do this so that you could engage this fairway, you'd probably want to be more in this range right here so that you could come up and try and engage that fairway and bring it around. But that max overpower hook shot is not actually a bad shot to do from there. And you could get up into doing a max overpower hook shot as your middle shot. All right, that's another way of looking at it. 3 different ways today. So if you're looking for that hole, that's 3 different looks at it. All right, that was hole 3 of the 3rd anniversary tournament. Thanks for watching.